Yeah, this trade is not as hard as you guys think it is. It's just being able to read being able to read the market. Following price action, looking for those levels, and if I can do this, guys, anybody can do it. I mean, there are plenty of people out here making money trading every single day. But there are people who lose money too. But it's just a matter of uh, taking confirmed entries, good trades from good levels that make sense. And you have to be able to understand about reading the market, what it's trying to do. Okay, it's hitting that first contract. Okay, we got filled in the first contract. So let's see if it comes on now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and once again today we're trading the Emini S&P 500 futures, guys. Those that have been following my channel and have subscribed, you know that I trade. I trade this market every single day, and this is my live recorded session to where I post on my channel. This is your first time watching one of my videos, guys. That's what I'll do. I trade price action on pullbacks, looking for entries at levels that I identify, and I wait for the failure or the rejection. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I am a little late this morning. It is 12:16, 12:15 time frame, and that's Eastern time. Well, and looking at the market, what do we see? I mean, we can see that the market has the last couple of days, kind of moved sideways. Yesterday, the market decided to push higher and started pushing higher and higher and higher, making higher lows and higher highs, and we finally broke 44.22 area. So we have broke that to the upside, and actually pulled back to it. Yesterday, after breaking it, we pulled back to it, which that was a level there. That would have been a level, okay? And that's at the lower portion of the high volume area. So I like to take my trades from the lower portion of a high volume area. If I'm going long, that kind of gives me more confirmation at a level. All right, so and looking at the market now, it's been pushing higher and higher. Okay, so what we need to do now is kind of mark where price is at and kind of look to see what's sitting to the left of our chart. So that's 44.58, 44.60. I'm sure there's an area of resistance where price is bouncing at. Yeah, right in this area here. So let's see. Let's see. So this is a swing high sitting up here. Price pushed up, pulled back, and made a swing high, and then started stair stepping to the downside. So let's take a look. 44.60 right here. Let's see. That's where the price broke that area. So potentially let's what was that? Let's go back and look at that again. Need to see that area one more time. Okay. Let's see. Where am I at? Gotta find my place. Okay, so oh, sorry. Okay. 52. Okay. Yeah, let's need to find what price is currently at. Going back on the charts and finding what day it is. Okay, that is on the 26th of September. Looks like. So, all right. So 55 area, which is right here. Okay. Now let's go over here and see what price is doing in that area. Okay. Blow this up a little more so I can see the level there. All right. Of the area, I should say. Yeah, I like to see price maybe come down to around the 52 area, or maybe a little lower, between 52 and 49. So, well, let's say 52 and 49 and a half, somewhere around there, looks like. So we'll see. I'm primarily seeing this area right here. I want to pull back and see if price comes back to that area. But if we look at it on the 60-minute chart, that's a higher time frame. We probably can see it a little better. All right, so Yes. All right, so this is an area right here. It's an area where selling took place, lots of selling took place. And so we see the price push down here, pull back, and then push down, pull back, okay? So this is pretty much liquidity sitting in this area here. This is an area of supply right here. And the market's wanting to go back up there and test that area and could possibly take it out. But it is an area right now where we're sitting at right here, swing high. Price push down, pull back, and then pull lower, push lower. It's an area, so prices come back and test in that area. So those that know about supply and demand areas, this is an area of supply. Why is this a supply? Because it's an area where selling took place, more selling took place, because when price pushed down here, pulled back, and then pushed lower, extremely low, well, it came back up into the swing area right here, right? To test this area right here, okay? All right, so primarily what it did was when it pushed down, pulled back, and pushed lower, it tested it here, okay? Took it out. More sellers stepped into the market, and then pushed the market, drove the market lower. So now prices come back up to that area and retested that area. Retesting that area, guys. So let's see. There could be some more selling in this area. Price could reject this area here, so I'm waiting to see. Oh, actually, I think price did come down to my area. Oh no, it didn't come down there yet. Okay, I'm looking for it to come down to test this red line somewhere in this area here, but that's going to put us around the VPOC, so around the point of control for today. So okay, so what happened here was when price pushed down here, the market turned back around and moved back into this area of resistance right here. Well, price pushed up, pulled back, and tried to push higher. Take it, and this was where they pretty much the banks and institutions kind of pushed the market higher to stop traders out here. Then it turned the market around and caused it to sell off. So yeah, so that's pretty much what took place here. Now I'm taking a look to see. Yeah, price could bounce in this area. Right around here at 59. 59.60. Where it's at? Around this 44.60 area where price could bounce at, okay? So I'm sure you can see here looking at this is on a 60-man chart. You can see price bouncing in this area. So let's see what happens. And this down here at the bottom, you see down here at the bottom, and this is an area where price, there's liquidity sitting here. It's an area where price, yep. There's an area where price, let's see. Yep, it came down here. So there's liquidity sitting right here. So let's see what happens. What will happen in this area right here where price is at now? So that's what I'm banking on and waiting for to see. So I am starting off starting off a little late today. Trading today is Friday the 15th of October. So I'm going to hold off and wait to see if price approaches back in this area, and then kind of see what we can do there. Now I will tell you that if price takes out this little swing right here, the little swing high right here at 61.5, it will come up here and test the 67.5 area, 68 area. Okay, close to the top of the swing right here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. All right, so price is coming in back down to the area that I talked about, close to this red line here, around 53. So let's see what happens when price comes down, if we get some rejection, and look for the failure and then the pullback. And this is me scalping, guys. This is my me scalping the market intraday in my daily trading session. So I was expecting it to hopefully come down a little lower, but we'll see what happens here. You guys, I'm going to be quite frankly honest with you. Price could actually, I'm going short because Pretty sure price can come down here. Okay, come on. There we go. Took a little short entry there because price is going to probably test the VPOC here. Like I mentioned, this is an area right here, so price probably hit the VPOC around this area where it's at now. Possibly could get a bounce here, so let's see what happens in this area. Yeah, it's hitting the VPOC. Okay, so let's see what happens. So I took a little short trade there, just a little quick little short trade, and let's see. This is a level right here, okay, at 50 area. Oh, two things you have. You have that pivot area, that 50 area, which is a pivot area. So your round numbers, your round numbers, you know, your half numbers, 40 and 70 area. Those are pivot areas that most people won't tell you about. But price, if you study the market, you know, long enough, you'll find out that the market tends to like to bounce around those areas or reject those areas. So we're at the point of control, and price is still pushing lower. Let's see. Let me look at the 60-minute chart real quick. Okay, this is an area right here. So price is coming to this area right here. Looking at the 60-minute, this was liquidity down here. This was demand. So price is coming back up to test this area where he just did and rejected from right here of where supply is at. So we could actually push higher. It's a possibility. The price can take this area here out. But we are at an area of supply. Okay. So let's see. Price is bouncing at that level, like I told you, right here in this area. All right. So we'd like to see price come back down here to 49. Let's see. Let's see. Bring it down. I'm not sure if we're. Come on, pull back, baby. Pull back. I'm looking for a pullback. That's what I'm trying. I'm looking for the pullback here. Price can come up here and test the 44.57, 44.58 area. I'm looking to see what price is going to do here. I'm looking for a pullback here. Come on. This is a level sitting right here. Okay, what price trying to do here? Push higher? Maybe. It bounced off supply when it got up there, guys. So there's supply sitting there. You got to be able to read the market to see, you know, learn these supply and demand zones. Kind of help you in your trading as well. Because if you understand supply and demand areas, you'll have a bigger understanding of what the big players in the market, the institutions, are doing. I'm not sure if we're going to get this fill here on the pullback. Okay, I'm entering the market. $57, $58. The price can pull back. $56. Price can't pull back. I'm looking for price to test 57.5, 58 area. And this could be the pullback. Price can pull back to this area, guys. Right around here, 49. So I could take some heat on here. To be honest with you, I'm in the trade way too early. But let's see how this plays out. I should get filled. It should go up there and hit my target areas. But it may pull back first before it decides it wants to go up there. But this is an area of where there's, you know, area of support here. Hmm. Come on. Yeah, price wants to pull back. We got the VPOC right here too, so that's not helping out the situation either. But price can pull back, hit that area, and then, you know, um, let's see what happens here. This is how they stop traders out. See, they're pulling back. And the VPOC just shifted. It's Friday, so you know how Fridays can go or be in trading sometimes around the VPOC, and don't like that. But hopefully we get, you know, price is going to go up and fill us here. It should fill us pretty easy here. I'm sure we get filled, but you know, we could get a pullback before it turns back around and goes up there and touches that 58 area. Come on. Ah, crazy. Keeps hitting my first contract, that first target area, but it's not feeling it. My goodness. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Finally got filled. I think it's going to come up here and definitely test the 50, somewhere between 57 and 58. It's bouncing off of 56 right now. All right, so that's let's take a look at the trade performance here. Today's the 15th. And up 18 ticks right now. Okay, this is scalping the Emini S&P 500, guys. You know, guys, if I can do this, I know you guys can do it. It's not anything hard. It's just a matter of learning market structure, being able to read the market, which is covering market analysis, and understanding what the market's trying to do. Understanding supply and demand areas and zones, and knowing, you know, what the big institutions, what the big players are trying to do. Because it is their aim, their goal to stop you out. Okay, so as an intraday trader, you know, I'm trying to, I look for levels. Sometimes they may not be, you know, the macro levels. So I kind of take some of the breadcrumbs off the table from kind of you know, following what the institutions are doing, and when they pull the market back, or when the market pulls back at a certain level, you know, maybe not, you know, maybe it could be a micro level, whatever the case is. But I'm primarily looking at my 12 range chart. Like I marked this area right here, right? I told you guys this area right here on the 50 area. What did price do? It came back to it and it bounced, right? So, but this is what's more so like a V-shaped reversal. You didn't quite get that W here structure at the bottom. So, what I'm looking for price to bounce where it did and then pull back to this area right here, but it didn't. Okay, so and that's fine. And it could come back down to this area right here. It's a possibility it could come back down to this area, and then we could possibly take a trade. So, but you gotta be patient and wait patiently for those entries. So, you know, basically, you know, I just want to say, guys, if I can do this, you can do this. Anybody can do this. It's just a matter of learning how to do it, following price action, and from the big picture, understanding what the big players are doing, the institutions, because they're the ones that's injecting big money into the market and really pushing them in the market. So, you know, they may push the market one way just to stop traders out and then turn the market back around. That's their aim. That's their goal. That's what they do. You know, they know they're doing that for a reason, because they have investors that invest money with them, say, for instance, whatever the case is. So they know that in order for them to be able to make a profit, for the goal of making their investors money, they have to get in at, you know, the best price, whatever the case is, most times. And that could, you know, definitely be, you know, psyching people out in the market to push the market one way and then get you thinking that the market is maybe selling off heavy, and then they trap you, stop you out, and turn the market around. And all they were trying to do was sell the market to a low price, and then, you know, stop traders out, and then, you know, place buy orders to turn the market back around, so that their investors or people that invest with them can make money. And that's the goal. So, you know, as a small trader or retail trader like myself, I'm just looking to, you know, I'm looking at price action, studying and figuring out what levels the market's breaking. I'm looking for retracement to those levels and rejection. That's pretty much what I do. But from a grand scheme of things, you've really got to be able to understand what the market's really trying to do. Like right here, where price came down here, this was a demand area. If you to go back and look at like well, let's see if it shows that right here. So, you know, price pushed up, came back to this area. You know, the market bounced or rejected from this area from a big scheme of things, and it couldn't push any lower. You know, so they came down here. You know, they came down to back to this area here, which was a level. It was where they came down to stop traders out, collect that money sitting right there, and then price pushed up, came back. This would have been the opportunity to go long, and pretty much, you know, they're going to push it back up to an area where there's supply at, and, you know, that's going to be pretty much this area right here. So you got to be able to read the market. Well, why right here? Because here was a level right here. Price pushed down, pulled back, it pushed lower, then it pulled back into this area. It rejected out of this area, which means you know, money was injected pushed into the market to push the market lower. So this was a level. Price pulled back to the level, it could not push any higher or break through this level, so the market pushed lower. Okay, so then another level was created. This level over here was created. Price pushed down. The area of liquidity was created here, and now price could actually break out of this area here and come back down here and test this area of liquidity. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So that could definitely happen. So let's see what happens now. So let's see if price is going to come back to this area down here and maybe give us a quick little scalp. So price is hitting that area, like I mentioned, up here, this area right here. There's liquidity sitting there, okay? There's liquidity that was sitting down here, okay? All right. So if you got on this trade right here, which was pretty much on the 3rd of October, somewhere around, I think somewhere between the 3rd, 4th, or 5th of October, I'm not sure. Right here on this pullback to where there was an area of liquidity, and taking that ride to the upside, yes, that would have been a position trade. Yes, that would have been you holding trade out, but good gosh, that would have been, you know, a lot of money that can be made. And there are people who trade like that. They place a position and let it ride out for days or even weeks, whatever the case is. So that trade there from here, that'd have been, we're talking 10 days plus. You would have had to hold that trade just to get back up here to this area of liquidity right here. Now we're at this area of liquidity. What's going to happen? Possibility that they could push the market higher to stop traders out and then push the market lower to come back down here and test this area here. So I'm not sure. You just have to be able to kind of understand what the market is trying to do or what could possibly happen in the market. But right as of right now, they've already hit this area of liquidity, and which was sitting right here at 61 pretty much. So let's see. So I mentioned 58, and prices got up there too, right at 58. So we're right there at 58 now. So, but price hasn't come back down here yet. So, so was there an opportunity to go short? Yes, possibly. Let's see. Let me take a look. Yes, this could be a possibility. This could be an entry to go short. Okay, I'm in the market. I'm going short. I'm scalping here, guys. I don't like this. Actually, the short's up here more like. Let's see. Yeah, the market could actually come up higher. Okay, let's see. This could be it right here. Let's see. Come on. I'm looking for a little quick scalp entry right here. Price could bounce in this area here and then get a little scalp to the downside. Tell you what I do. I'm gonna scalp this area right here. Come on. I see I hit my profit target. Bounced off of it. That's because prices. You take the trade from the top area, from the, like I said, from the. This is a small little volume profile, a little volume area right here. Okay. My trade was probably a little too early, but it's okay. Come on. Hmm. This is a supply area. Let's see. Come on. Ah, this is what I don't like. This teetering and pulling back and forth stuff. I don't like that. Um, okay, come on. Let me see. Let me take a look at one thing. Yeah. Let's see. Look at the 12 range. 12 range. I can't see out that far. Let's see. Come on. Moving sideways here, just bouncing around. Come on. Fill the last contract. My gracious. Come on. I took the trade too early, like I mentioned, guys, way too early. It went about a point up the opposite direction, but you just gotta stay in trade, be confident in trade. That's all. Um, so, oops. Let's see. I'm up 24 ticks now. Okay, just scalping along. Looking for the, those areas of rejection. Price, like I said, could come back down here to 44.50 area, around 44.49, I'd say, and maybe something down here. So we'll pause and see what happens. Okay. All right. I think price is more than likely going to come back down here and test the 50 area, back down to this area here. Just looking at, prices pushed up here, testing this area of where is liquidity sitting at, right here. This is the area right here, around this area here at 44.63, 44.64. And when price pushed back up to it, okay, it rejected that area, pushed down, right? So now it's pulling back to it to an area where, pretty much where the rejection took place at. So pretty sure it's going to want to come back down again and test this area right here. It should anyways, but you just got to pay attention to, understand what the market's trying to do. But let's see though. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, the market's still pushing higher. Come on. Ah. Okay, I'm on a short, guys. Taking a short here. Price is rejecting to push higher from the tops right here. So I'm on the short, taking a short entry, and it should come back down here to. I'm pretty sure it's going to come back down here to 40. at least 44.52, 44.51 area. So I'm going to, let's see here. What did I say? Okay. Come on. Go over for 1 point on the contract, then I'm gonna let the other one ride out. Price is rejecting this area here so far. Okay. Come on. We have these levels, excuse me, we have these levels right here. These little market swing levels. The price could pause at, pull back. So hopefully we get the fill down here at on the first contract, and then price moves lower. This is reading price action, looking at market, reading the market as well, understanding what the big players are trying to do. Let's see. The market has, what did we open up at? Around here, around the 44. Let's see. Must open up somewhere around here. So the market dipped back and then pushed higher, pulled back. So, all right. Come on. One tick off of hitting that first contract. But yeah, this trade is not as hard as you guys think it is. It's just being able to read the market, following price action, looking for those levels. And, if I can do this, guys, anybody can do it. I mean, there are plenty of people out here making money trading every single day. But there are people who lose money too. But it's just a matter of uh, taking confirmed entries, good trades from good levels that make sense. And you have to be able to understand about reading the market, what it's trying to do. Okay, it's hitting that first contract. Okay, we got filled in the first contract. So let's see if it comes on down. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm putting another contract down here at 44.55 and 3/4. This was the low right here. So price hopefully will come down and take out this little low right here. The price pull down, pull back, push lower, and pull back here. So hopefully we're gonna take this low out now at 44.55 and 3/4. Come on. Now I don't want to see it take out 44.60 area. And I could try to take out, let's see, this is liquidity right here. So they could actually come up here and take this area here out and then try to mark around. So what I'm trying to say is, oh, I have a helicopter flying over me. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's a possibility. You know, sometimes they try to fake you out and stop you out by pushing the market higher. They'll take out the area of liquidity, and then you know, um, they'll push the market in the opposite direction by pushing it lower. So, going to hold my position here though, because I'm pretty sure. And price should come down here and test this 52 area, 51, 52 area, somewhere around there. So I'm gonna hold the trade out here, guys. I'm gonna step away from the computer and be right back. I'm pretty sure we should hopefully get filled on this trade here. And at price 275. The price could come down here and break this area right here, this little swing level by coming down, pulling back. I'll probably take another entry short. We'll see what happens. Be right back. Okay. Market. Oh, the VPOC is here. Okay, so all right. Let's see. I'm going to stay in this trade because I know the market's going to. It should definitely push down. But what it's doing here is just we have the VPOC right here, centralized in this area right here. So let's hold tight. Mm, 50. Price did come down there. Let's see. Come on. Gracious. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna let this trade play out and come on. Just waiting for it to get from around this VPOC area. Come on. Should push on down, definitely push on down here. Let's see. Come on. 52. Okay. All right, come on. Playing around the point of control all day. Once we get filled in this entry here, on this position here, then I'll explain this in detail. Come on. There we go. Come on now. Now it's going to have to break this area right here. 53. Pulling back to the point of control, huh? I'm about tired of playing around. I don't have too much time, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my last contract right here, just to go ahead and get filled here. I would think I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to test this area right here. So okay, price pull back to the point of the PLC. So I'm still waiting to. It's just kind of It's not. It's kind of aggravating because the market is just, it's at the VPOC, and I don't like trading around the point of control. So if we can't get filled down here soon, I'm just on this last contract that I'm just going to go ahead and close the trade out because I just don't have too much time to be trading, and it's getting aggravating because it's just pulling back and forth around this area right here, just accumulating volume is all it's doing, moving sideways. So what time is it? Yeah, I don't have too much time, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take this trade out here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna push down and probably would have test my area where okay, we just got out. Okay, so Basically what happened here is, guys, we're at the point of control. So I told you guys it's many videos that don't trade around the POC because the market kind of pushes and pulls back and forth. But if you look on a higher time frame, I already mentioned that there's an area of supply sitting up here, you know. Okay. So when price pushed lower, it was coming back, okay, eventually at some point to test this area right here, okay. So it's come back to test that area, all right. So it's a possibility that price could push lower and want to come back and test this area down here where there's demand at. But that may take some time. I'm sure it's not going to happen today. If it does, it'll be mind blowing. But either way, so what I did was I took that trade there and looking at, see, now we're moving. See that? Now we're moving. Watch it come down here. So we bounced at this level, right? Okay. Price came back up there to that area there. It had rejected that area of supply. So on this pullback up to that area there, I look for an area. I look for a sell entry or a position, a area to go short at. Okay, pretty much. So when price pulled back to this area up here, so for one, when price pushed down, it took out this little swing, right? Okay, price came down here, pulled back. I look for the area. I'm looking at my 4 range chart at that point there to a price could, you know, reject it. I'm waiting for the rejection and then go short. So it's just basically just taking a trade on a pullback, guys. I took the trade on a pullback at this area right here. That's what you want to wait on, okay? But now the VPOC is shifted up here. All it's wanting to do is move sideways. So that's what I did. But I mentioned we're at an area of supply here, and there's a possibility that price could reject from this area and push lower. So, but right now, because we have the VPOC right here, I'm going to stand down because it's just wanting to trade around it. Okay. So, hey, if you're trading today, guys, right now, please be safe in the market, guys. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, if you don't mind, please take the time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm a price action trader. I trade based on looking at read the market, you know, the market analysis and trading on confirmed levels that I mark on my charts and just basically looking for failures and rejections. That's all I do. And I trade on the pullback. So if you're looking to maybe learn more about the style of how I trade, just subscribe to the channel, watch some of the prior videos. I go in detail about each one of my entries. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I don't have anything to say like I always say in my videos. I'm just posting these videos maybe to either inspire or to help someone out there that may be trying to learn how to trade around price action. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this video up and get it posted online, guys. And there we go, right to that area where my profit target was at. So, you know, it's just a matter of reading the market and you will profit. Okay, if I can do it, you guys can do it. Have a great day.